Hey guys, so today I want to talk about 7 great ways to build great character. So the first one is to be authentic. That means to be genuine, to be real, be who you really are. If you don't know who you really are, learn who you are. Learn the things that you like and the things that you don't like, and start to practice to be genuine. Try to find the motive inside of why you do the things you do. And it could be wrong, and you have to learn how to change that. You have to learn how to become selfless, because a lot of times we're so selfish. So selfless would actually help you to start thinking about others before yourself. And as long as you're filled up, I think that's the greatest key. Authenticity is when you're actually really filled up yourself, that you can overflow the goodness out of your heart. So it's not in an inorganic way, right? So that's why to be authentic is to be genuine and real, because you're doing it out of the abundance of what you have, not out of your lack of. And if you're lack of, that means that you need to be filled up. But being filled up would be like filled up from God, filled up from a support group if you don't have family, or your family that really believes in you. If you have a spouse, boyfriend or girlfriend, that they would believe in you, pour into you, and help you to get to that good place of being filled up yourself. And the most important person, besides God, I think, is yourself. Yes, you need to believe in yourself so that you become authentic and you can become genuine and real. That is huge, to believe in yourself. Number 2 would be to be a great listener. Silence is golden. Sometimes it's just so important to listen to other people's hearts, to listen to their perception, to listen to their perspective, how they feel about something, and validate their feelings, even if it's not the way you feel. I have really learned to just be okay and not be defensive because somebody else doesn't agree with what I think or how I feel. It doesn't mean I don't want them to understand how I feel, but it's almost to agree to disagree. It's okay that you feel different and you just disagree about it. You're allowed. Everybody's allowed to feel how they feel. It doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. It means that's how you feel, because it's not about right or wrong. It's about feelings. Number 3 is finding people's pain points. Finding out what hurts them. Where are they at and what's going on inside of their heart? How can you help them to have another perception? I think that's the key, is to help us change people's perception by giving them another perception that they can't see. You only know what you know, and until you're taught something else, you don't know. So I always say what happens to us is we become very short-sighted. We can't see beyond this. There's like walls. It's all you can see. That's your perception. That's just a small perception, because you only know what you know. You only know what you've learned, and you don't want to learn anything more than what you know. There's so much more to learn. It's like limitless. There's so much to learn and to grow, to become a greater person. So that's finding other people's pain points and helping them have another perception, to help them get out of those pain points, to help them out of those pit or out of that depression. Number 4, to believe in others. You know how good that feels when somebody believes in you, and support others. It feels so good. That's building great character when you believe in other people. You look at their best things. We all have limitations. We all have issues, but you need to look at their good traits. So important. So believe in others, and more than anything, believe in yourself so that you can believe in others, because you always want it to be genuine and real. And then number 5, practice empathy. Empathy is so good. It's almost like putting yourself in their shoes so that you don't judge and be critical. It's terrible to criticize each other. Listen, if we could look in a mirror long enough, let me tell you, we got a lot of stuff we could criticize ourselves about. But the truth is, we shouldn't self-sabotage ourselves, let alone anybody else. When we criticize and we're bitter and we don't practice empathy, we're really putting down ourselves. It's so important to really make sure that you practice empathy and care about other people's feelings and the things that are important to them or not important to them. Number 6 is attitudes are contagious. So that is so true. Did you ever feel a vibe? People say, wow, it's such a good vibe in here. at the salon that we're at. We love our salon. We have built an incredible culture, an incredible vibe. People come in because we all welcome them. We work together as a team. So like a new girl had come in, she had jet black hair and she wanted to go like a lighter brown and have like shimmery highlights in there. So we did it as a tag team. Lizzie and my daughter started it, and then I jumped in there with Lizzie because my daughter went to do something else, and then Gina jumped in there because I had to do something else, and it just was such a great thing. And then Gianna came and helped, but she felt so incredibly great. She just felt like everybody really cared, and we all do. Like, that's the key, man. To be a team, you care about people, because it was a big project. It was black hair that you had to make lighter, so it was like a corrective color, which takes a lot of time. But it's just so nice because you feel more loved and valued and treasured and supported. The 3 or 4 minds are greater than 1 mind. I believe in that. I believe in like taking other minds together, because you can collaborate and be a mastermind, because then it always comes out so much better. That's how I feel. Number 7, be consistent in who you are. That will build great character. So these are 7 great, amazing tips to build great character in yourself. I hope you enjoyed those 7 tips for good character, and I will see you on the next video.